You do have to wonder what a cunning mind some people might suggest the former royals known as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex simply display. As we know, recently they were, shall we say, open to the offer of spending the festive season over here with a family that apparently, according to them, well, not Prince Harry because he denied it flat, even though he mentioned it live on international television, are indeed racist, but it's unconscious bias. No, it's not racist, and no, Meghan never said that, remember that. But apparently, you know, in order to top up their, shall we say, well, what can we say, association to be kind, naturally it would be seen as very good form, wouldn't it, to be opposite or included, in fact, in such a wonderful time of the year, alongside the relatives that you spent the last few years trashing, particularly when your brand model is collapsing. But now let me tell you, there was another simple, more strategic offer, and as ever we have to say allegedly, put forward to the beleaguered royals. One might suggest they must wake up every single day wondering exactly what chess pieces Harry and Meghan are going to move around. But let me explain. Good morning, Neil Sean here. Nice to see you today. By the way, thank you. Did you enjoy Johnny Weissmuller? Yes. Tarzan in Blackpool, I know. Fascinating to think though, isn't it? And then when you go there now, you know, it's just grass. That wonderful bath, Derby Baths, which was a spectacular place, literally is just grown over. I think there's a few swings and roundabouts for children akin to the hotel from it. You know, when you're walking on there, imagine that. You're literally walking on grass that the Tarzan himself, Tarzan the Ape Man, Johnny Weissmuller, an Olympian, literally swam and created some wonderful spectacular for lots and lots of holidaymakers in that late 1940s summer. History is incredible, isn't it, when you think so many memories that stirred as well. So thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Really enjoyed making that for you. Back as ever to your breaking royal story of the day. As I told you recently, this is going to be a big event over here on Christmas Eve on the ITV commercial network. This is, of course, Catherine's Carols at Christmas. Huge event now. Very successful for them. Very successful in selling around the world as well. You know, let's not forget, it's all about money, and particularly for the ITV network, they need some money now. Advertising rates are up because they know she's popular, so they're going to sell massive time slots for sales and stuff like that. Holidays, very clever move by them, let me tell you. But what's interesting here is, as you know, it's about all about a time for unity and getting together and things like that. And according to a very well-placed source, Harry and Meghan would not have been averse to returning back to lend their support for such a festive event. I know. Well, you can understand, can't you? Of course, when you think about this, and this is incredible when you think what they've done over the last year, but according to that well-placed source, their advisors felt, and we know who they are, that Harry and Meghan at Christmas time alongside senior members in such a wonderful arena as Westminster Abbey would have painted a very warm and fuzzy picture, a warm and fuzzy picture that they truly need right now in order to push forward their brand. You've got to remember, behind Harry and Meghan now is a juggernaut that is trying to make money, trying to reposition them, trying to rebrand them. And that's the bigger issue. Of course, one can imagine when that offer literally landed through the Kensington Palace mat or indeed Windsor Castle, it wouldn't have taken too long to suggest that this wouldn't necessarily be a warm and fuzzy event. And we all know exactly how that now played out. But it does sort of make you wonder exactly what Harry and Meghan feel could have been achieved by this. And given the fact that when this was going on, that particular salacious book had yet to be released. But of course, even the royals knew that was looming. And even, of course, Catherine and William simply want nothing to do with Harry and Meghan, as I told you before, unless she literally apologises in public. And it's funny, isn't it, how the tables have turned. And quite frankly, there's zero communication, Christmas or not. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.